media had a list of people that could probably build a jetpack, I'd be at the bottom, for sure. But if there was another list of people that could build underwater jetpacks, yeah, I'd probably still be at the bottom. It sounds super complicated. However, I've recently fallen victim to a very strong curiosity of underwater scooters. I don't know where this came from. One day, all the questions just started rolling in. What would happen if I put 6 of those on me? How fast would it go? If it were on my back, I guess it'd be a jetpack. That's cool. Could it handle the ocean? So embarrassing. What would people think of it? What would sharks think of it? Foreshadowing. Someone needed to answer these questions, and I guess it was going to be the advertising major from the University of Georgia. Wait, are you talking about yourself? I am! Each one of these has a little finger throttle doohickey. And we were gonna see if my pool could handle its power. Dude, that's a bathtub. Test number 1, out of water. Here we go, 3, 2. Whoa. Wow, that was way more chill than I would have thought. Commence first underwater test in 3, 2. Whoa. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What? In this moment, it was like we could see the future with no idea how to get there. What are we doing?
Oh my god, dude.
What?
It says 2-speed thrust and then there's super gear.
What's super gear?
I don't know. Quickly press the trigger 3 times. When hearing 3 beeps, the propeller will spin at the maximum speed and provide the ultimate thrust.
Before building, we needed to test out one of these motors to see how they work. 3 speeds, low gear, high gear, almighty super gear. I started in low, and I'm gonna be honest, not great. I'm kicking here, it's like, what? On the way back, switched to high gear. Better, for sure. Still kind of needing to kick. I'll say it, I want to be pulled, okay? Then the lifeguard came over because he was confused how we were swimming so fast. I revved it for him, and then he said, and somehow got kicked out. But kind of made friends with the lifeguards in the process, which is funny. I think you could like actually launch mode. All right, we're gonna need to mount it to something. I have this little rig that I bought when I made that 360 video. There's a bunch of little 1/4-inch doohickeys. I really like that word. Anyways, we went to the hardware store and found these square tubes. The idea was to attach them to the back of the vest, creating a frame to support the 6 jets, basically. And we'd screw the bolts into the doohickeys.
Screw me.
You got screwed.
What's a jam nut?
It's something we need. It's something we need. Don't know what it is, but it was on the list. Talking jam nuts, making metal cuts. Talking jam nuts, making metal cuts. We're making a jam pack, so we can fly onto the water into the open sea.
I'm Tony Stark. Oh, but you've only got 1 tube on your back, so you should probably keep going. Wow.
Hey!
Hey!
I like your haircut.
Oh, thank you.
It looks
Thank
nice.
you. Yeah.
You have a smoothie.
Oh, yeah.
line.
I make these smooth. I got it.
That looks intense.
How do you feel when you see it?
I don't like it.
Oh.
It's cool, but what if something happens?
Like.
Well, if
Like,
something happens, it'll happen really fast.
Yeah. Oh. I drilled some holes in the vest to attach the bolts because now is time to install the jets and also time to
Cue the Iron Man music.
amazing.
Dude, you look like, Batman takes Aqua City or whatever.
Wow. Then I cut off the extra metal so she'd look like this. right? Then we zip tied the throttles together so I'd be able to power all of the motors on at the same time. And this is what full blast sounded like. Katie, come look. Feel how sturdy it is.
Yeah, that's sturdy.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's into cold plunges. I'm more of a hot plunge guy. As you know, there are 3 speed levels: low, high, and then super gear. Is that what it's called?
Super gear. We'll do like a little like super gear.
All right, low gear engaged. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Like a phoenix reborn from the smoldering embers, our creation spread its wings, ready to soar to heights unimagined. In that small moment, the culmination of our unwavering dedication, time seemed to hold its breath in anticipation. As for me, I feel like a superhero.
But yeah, I looked like this, so. My little trunks kept getting pushed out. Look how majestic Daniel looks. Oh my gosh. And then look at me. All right, I'm gonna stop. Let's just stop this. We found ourselves at the beach the next day with one mission in mind. Let's just say it rhymes with gooper schmear.
Is the swim cap too much?
Maybe.
Oh wow, thank you so much. Thank you. You too. What's my superhero name?
PP. Iron PP.
Hey Daniel, that was awesome. Iron PP at your service. X marks the spot.
How much power does it give you for how long?
We got 3 gears: low gear, high gear, super gear. We've never tested super gear before.
Okay. Today's the
Today's
day.
the
All
day.
right.
I'm kind of nervous.
All right. Before you know it, you'll be in Catalina. I see you struggling. I'll swim out there.
Struggling? Why would he say that? I'm wearing a jetpack. Oh, maybe he means the waves. Ooh.
Don't worry about it.
Whatever. Oh my gosh.
What is there to worry about when you've got a sick raft protecting all your expensive camera gear? We were gonna be fine. But just to be sure, I turned on the jetpack and pulled Daniel as fast as I could past the waves.
Big wave. Big wave.
Look at that little thing go in this nasty water.
It's a castaway out here. I'm pushing us. Don't worry, y'all.
All of a sudden, the jetpack just stops working. So I start blindly reaching around underwater trying to figure out what went wrong.
Oh, this is what happened.
That important little strap basically just holds the whole thing together.
We love some tension in the story.
Waves were rolling in, but this camera angle makes it look like nothing was going on. We must have looked desperate because
I don't know how
We got this guy.
smart it is to be out here, I'm not gonna lie.
What if you stayed right here for a second? We restrap. Can you just keep strapping?
I don't wanna like risk lives or anything.
All right. Could you come back in 10 minutes and then we'll come in with you?
After the
Diego didn't really like that idea, so he pulled us back to shore while splashing me the whole way back.
This is so embarrassing. I'm supposed to be doing the pulling here, you know? And then here we are. Thanks, Diego.
Actually, no, I redact that thank you. I wasn't thankful because I wanted to stay in the ocean and see how fast Super Gear was. And to make matters even worse,
What? The 360.
wait, the 360 camera that was barely holding onto your back? Bingo.
Sorry, dude. It's okay.
Yeah, that was Daniel's.
The ocean took 2 cameras and the microphone.
We took that as a sign, to be honest, that this video should just stop. Just kidding, we are delusional. I know that because we got up the next morning at 4 a.m. to drive 2 hours south to the clearest water in Southern California, La Jolla Shores Beach, San Diego.
That water sure looks clear, mister.
You know what else was clear? How excited complete strangers got when they saw the jetpack.
We built it.
no way.
You're gonna be going 90 miles an hour. Every time it's gonna walk by now.
You should threaten people. Press and go, I'll be taking it out. Thank you. Yeah.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Awesome.
The time had finally come to see once and for all how fast this thing could go. Swimmers, take your mark.
3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, a real nail biter in the pool today. Man versus robot, a true classic. In my eyes, maybe playing tricks on me here, ladies and gentlemen, but it seems to be the swimmer is beating. I got smoked, okay? He's the fastest swimmer alive.
Let's try again. You want super gear? No.
It was time to to finally know if super gear was everything we wanted it to be or some marketing gimmick that we fell for 3 days ago. There was no more running from it. What you're about to watch is actually the first time I turned on super gear. I honestly cannot believe it either. Self-control. Who would have thought? As far as gear goes, I've got a speedometer app on my watch to clock my speed, as well as a mini scuba tank so I can breathe underwater for a whopping 10 minutes. Don't use one of these unless you're scuba certified. Engaging in super gear in 3, 2, 1. Out the gate, the motors are pushing so hard that they bump into the back of my head. This has never happened before. I can feel the jetpack fighting against the current that's coming off the waves breaking, so I keep going. As I pull away, the water starts getting so much clearer, and I think the sun comes out in this very moment, and all of a sudden, I feel like I'm flying.
Oh my gosh! Whoa! Whoa!
I also finally beat Daniel in a race, you know, felt good. With a final top recorded speed of 12.7 miles per hour. It didn't sound like much, but Michael Phelps' top speed is in between 5.5 and 6 miles per hour, for context.
I'm upset at this news.
Oh yeah, and there were a bunch of sharks. Daniel kept yelling shark, but he was so far away I couldn't hear him.
Preston, move! Get in the water,
Jam nuts, making metal cuts.